After the destruction of the Goblin Warband's leadership, the druids saw fit to provide us with the keys necessary to acquire some of their hidden treasures. This lapse of peace was prolonged by a lengthy conversation with Volo about the tadpole swimming around in our heads. He's looking into research on how to remove it. That night, the party finally began, with Kevlar again thanking us for our efforts in saving his people. Volo again subjected us to his prose for a period of time, prompting Valens to have a few more drinks just to get through it. After talking to various visitors and allies in the camp, Valens took a moment to talk to his friends, those who have been with him through his ordeals. The face of such adversity, it seems we've made some solid bonds beyond Lae'zel, who lamented Valens' disinterest in her and preference for Shadowheart. Shadow and Valens had a brief conversation, agreeing to meet when everyone went to sleep. Together, they shared an intimate night and a bottle of wine, filled with stories and savoring each other's company. The night began with thanks and ended with an embrace between the two. The following day, Halston agreed to follow us to Moonrise Towers to undo a curse, and he told us about two paths to get there. Instead of dealing with that dark curse over land, we shall in time make it to the Underdark, despite all the dangers in the bowels of the land. But before that could happen, there was a twist. Near the wetlands beyond the Blighted Village, there were two men, farmers, talking to Auntie Ethel, the old lady from the survivors' camp. They've accused her of being a hag, having kidnapped their sister. The wetlands appeared to be dying, and the illusion that kept up this idea of life faded away. Further inland were redcaps, foul fake creatures who were pretending to be sheep. Closer to the hag's home, the bodies of the brothers were found. Despite the dangers in dealing with the hag, Valens now intends to end her wickedness in today's chapter, and obviously, he's got a few plans. Thankfully, all of the redcaps are leaving us alone. They believe that I believe they're sheep. It's not true, I know. Let's have a look around here. We've got a guy called Gandrel. Let's go talk to him. Why is he over here alone? And does he know about the hag?
Ah, a fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it.
A very intelligent man. You're a monster hunter, not what I imagined.
Perhaps that's why I've survived so long, where more fearsome peers have not. You would be wise to look past the seeming of things, if you intend to bargain with the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it, to bargain.
Do I know how to bargain? Interesting. The lady of the house.
A more innocent name than some I could call her. But it is what she is that ought to concern you. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness, and their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge, if you're fool enough to pay their price.
I'm not. Now let's see here. What price could that be?
Whatever's easiest to lose, and the hardest to do without. But the thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to draw him out, I'll pay whatever she asks.
What are you hunting?
Truth is like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it, or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger.
Oh, come on now. I could help you out. I could intimidate him. I could convince him. I'll try to convince him. I've got a +5 over here. Come on now. What's my target? 10? Please make it. I made it! Barely, though. 11.
No. This duty is mine alone. But for such an offer, an answer at least is owed. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion. I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive. Though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you?
Oh, crap. I'm not a snitch, by the way. You can give up your hunt. He's under my protection.
I see. Your loyalty is admirable, but misplaced. His kind have charm beyond our mortal means to resist. I can show you who he truly is, if you will just tell me where to find him.
I'm not going to betray him. Back off.
Astarion has quite the friend in you. I'll make sure he knows that. At the end.
Yeah, maybe. I know I don't really use him, but I'm not going to betray him. That's not who I am.
A sage choice. Astarian's skills serve us well. A pity I won't get to see him dragged off by his heels, though.
You're right about that. I'm not going to give him away. We can keep our eye on him.
And where we can bisect him, should his tastes turn to Gith blood.
I don't think he's going to bother you. Don't worry about it. So that guy's not going to bother me. It's a shame. I like him, but I'm not going to betray someone who's worked for me. You know, he's got his personality, but he'll do his job. Now, what's in here? Let's have a look. It's a little sack. Nothing's inside. Okay, I'll drop it. I don't need that. And I can leave you alone now. Going inside would prove to be quite dangerous. I've got everything together. Before we go in, though, let's look around. We should. We might run into something awful. You're right about that, but I've got to know what's around here anyway. There's another sack we've got over here. Maybe another way in if I wanted to jump. Oh, a letter from M. Who is M? I don't know an M. Alright, I wonder, can I jump up there? I can. And there I am. Alright. I'm going to look at that letter. The letter begins in an elegant cursive but ends in a harsh, sloping scrawl. Ethel. Forces are at work in Baldur's Gate. The muling wretches are trying to edge me out of my own territory. I've killed at least 4 of their agents. None have talked, not yet at least. I doubt you hear anything beyond the bleating of your ridiculous sheep, but if you catch even a whisper, send word. Immediately. M. Who is M? We've got a potion over here too. And antitoxin as well. Wow. What a large area. We've got a rotting basket and a broken cupboard. I'm not going to eat your raw steak. That's a bit weird. So, she's inside. I think I might try to get everyone up here. I don't want to go through the front door. I want some manner of advantage. I could kill her right away, that's true, but I don't know where the young lady's at. If she's still alive.
Damn thing. It has to open, surely. It has to do something.
Shadowheart's attention is consumed by a strange box that she turns over in her hands. The box is inscribed with glyphs, similar to those used by the Githyanki.
A Githyanki artifact. How did you come by that?
In an instant, Shadowheart hides the box from view.
Keep out of it.
Come on now, you can trust me.
A bold statement, if not an accurate one. Leave me be.
Interesting. She's hiding something. I thought to myself here that I should probably rest up. If I don't do that and we're fighting a hag, I could easily die. Trust me, I know. Hags are very powerful. Alright, Gale. You told me you had a story to share with me, and I want to know right now.
Ah, good evening to you. I take it you're here to pick me up on that bedtime story you were promised.
I do love stories. Exactly so.
Marvelous. It's a story full of answers long overdue. It is the story of a man who fell in love with a goddess.
Shadowheart? Oh, okay. Regale me, Gale. Tell me. Did you fall in love with a goddess?
Thank you. Once upon a time, not quite that long ago, there lived a wizard in a tower. The wizard was what one might call a prodigy, who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it, like a musician or a poet. Such was his skill that it earned him the attention of the mother of magic herself, the Lady of Mysteries, Mystra.
Oh dear God. What did her attention feel like?
Love. Perhaps it was not quite love, but you see, the wizard was but a very young man. It was most certainly love to him. Mystra showed him the secrets beneath the veils. The gossamer veils first, draped across the weave. The delicate veils next, draped across her body. Chosen one, she whispered, and she slipped them off completely.
You're just a man. And you're telling me that a wizard made love to a goddess. All right, Gale.
Yes, Until one day, all too soon, the whispers stopped. The goddess spurned the mortal. The veils were drawn once more, and the wizard was left behind, heartbroken.
Oh, poor guy. What happened next?
Like so many of the heartbroken, he did something infinitely foolish. One has to think big if one seeks to win back a goddess. So the wizard thought big.
Define big.
Here goes. Once upon a time, very long ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his story for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. He almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic unleashed that day was phenomenal. Rolling like the prime chaos that outdates creation. A fragment of it was caught and sealed away in a book. No ordinary book, mind you. A tome of gateways that contained within it a bubble of astral plane. It was a fragment of primal weave locked out of time. Locked away from Mystra herself. What if, the silly wizard thought, what if after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
Dear God, my man. What was the answer to his question?
The answer was to try, and the outcome was to fail. Here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
You feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, then suddenly opened. Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws. It's unstoppable as it digs through you and becomes part of you. And gods, is it ever hungry?
You know what? How are you still alive? And Gale, that story is incredible. You're incredible, my friend.
Of all things, magic. This netherese taint, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest. And it needs to be fed. As long as it absorbs weave, it remains stable, to an extent. The moment it becomes unstable, however,
Go on.
it will erupt. I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry, it'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
And Waterdeep is huge. That is a horrible burden to bear, my friend.
It is my truth, finally revealed. It is this folly that led Mystra to abandon me completely. I can only hope that you won't abandon me as well. After all we've been through, surely we can brave even this side by side.
Sure. Side by side it is. You've got your secrets and I've got mine. Look at me. I'm basically a devil.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. It is an honor to call you a friend. Many challenges lie ahead, but in this moment I believe nothing to be insurmountable. What do you say? Should we call it a night, or do you have questions for me?
I've got 1,001 questions, but I'll keep it simple. Gale, are you still in love with her, the goddess of magic?
I'll be honest with you. I don't know. She's my muse still, the embodiment of magic. But the embodiment of love? Only if we ever meet again will I know.
Incredible. What would permanently rid you of the orb?
The orb was kept safe and inert in a pocket of astral plane, suspended in time. If I can somehow manage to expel it from my body while in the astral plane, it will be rendered inert again. Alternatively, I could learn to control its chaotic magic. That is, to succeed where I failed before. Without Mystra's favor, I don't see how that may come to pass. Of course, there could be different answers as well. Faerun brims with more magic than any one wizard could fathom, let alone comprehend. Who knows what outlandish solutions may yet present themselves.
True. Let's call it a night now.
Good night, then. and thank you.
Is not a problem. That story I did not expect at all. Really. You fell in love with a goddess and you could blow up at any moment. Incredible. Alright, I'm ready to go to bed. What I try to do before coming to camp, I change out her gear because that other outfit she has can be rather buggy right now. And in case she's in any cutscenes, I don't want it to get all silly looking, you know? It would really ruin the scene, which is quite important to me. Before we go, we've got to go pet Scratch. That's a good boy. Time to pet him. Yeah, there we go. Who's a devil's little helper? You are. All right, pal. You can wait here. I'm going to bed. All right, let's see. Once I do that, who knows what we're going to do. I truly don't. We could go right into that area and fight the hag, or talk to her, or investigate. I might sneak in, sure. I think you know me by now. Whenever I know that I'm about to have a fight, and you give me time to prepare, I love to lay traps, I love to think about what could be done. So here's what I've done. I've got Lizelle, she's very powerful. She's very strong, so I had her do a lot of lifting. She had a moving day. I brought over barrels and trunks and all of that. Do you remember that underground passage that leads to the Druid's Grove? We saved Findle the Druid over there. Well, I went into it and I took these 3 oil barrels. I took a water barrel too. I should probably keep it. But I've got 3 here now. And here's my line of logic. If I'm going to confront the hag, she's got red caps all around pretending to be sheep. What if they come in? If they do, I might be in trouble. They're very strong. They can hit a lot, and they just hurt, man. So back up we go. We're all together. All right, I think I'm now ready. But I want everyone to group up. At least 3 of you, and I want you to come up here. If she's not able to see you, that's a good thing. So I want all of you to go up there for now. Wait, does she see me? Oh, Mayrina's here. Okay.
Won't be discussing that again.
That's good to know. Now, before we initiate anything at all, why don't we look around? We probably should. I mean, I could surround her by having people sneak around to every location here. That's probably a good idea. Ooh, a potion of speed. I like that. I think I'll give it to Lizelle, though. I mean, having her go up to a hag and punching her in the face will probably prove to be rather effective. We've got a potion of superior healing here, a wooden chest, and another potion of healing. I'll take it all, man. Okay. I think I want to get everyone into position before we begin.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for 2, so get to it.
Now I'm here. Hello.
If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all. You'd best have one hells of an apology for me, young man.
I should apologize to you. You'll get no apology from me, hag.
Ah, I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door. But I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again.
She's pretty creepy. But there's Mayrina. The lady doesn't seem to be enjoying her dinner.
Keep your own little nose in your own little dish, Petal. I don't like busybodies. Besides, you have bigger problems. That wriggler swimming in your brain juice is a bit of an inconvenience, isn't it?
Sure. It's none of your concern.
No, but it is yours. And if I were you, I would be very concerned. I can tell you're almost done cooking. You know, you could turn just like that. What do you say? Want me to take care of the little bugger?
It'll cost me everything, and right now I've got some powers. Such things are really done for free. What's the real bargain here?
You're a sharp one. I am proposing a deal, but it's different from your little pact. You see, I prefer personal things. One of your pretty little peepers. I'll pluck it from your head, kiss it for luck, then back in it goes. Won't take but a moment. That is my price. Nothing more, nothing less.
You know what? I don't like that. You want one of my eyes, why?
I'm afraid that's my business, Petal. It's nothing nefarious, though. I promise.
Hey. You know, hags are known for not being nefarious. Will my sight be damaged?
A touch, but sure you've 2 eyes in your skull, don't you? No need to be precious.
Sure. I wonder, can I just kill her? Ah, well, I could leave. That's a poor bargain. I'll try my luck elsewhere.
Ethel, can I please?
Quiet, you've had enough pampering. And you, my door is always open, Petal. Auntie Ethel is here for you.
Crap. Where did Mayrina go? I need to look around. The rest of you, stay hidden. We're about to fight. I've got a chest over here. That's pretty cool. Anything else I can take? Wait, hold on.
The place isn't real.
Really?
What's hidden behind it?
I could go right into it, but why don't I take her down right now? Seems like it would be a good idea. I could get Lae'zel to come down here. You know what? Let's do that. Lae'zel, come on down. You're very strong, and I know you can take her on. So get over here. Perfect. Lae'zel, I want you to move down. Here's what we're going to do, okay? I'm going to have you enter turn-based mode. Oh, we're about to be very, very violent. Take your potion of speed for 1. You could try to sneak. Well, you're not right behind her. We could just hit her right now. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to use a menacing attack. Let's go. 13 damage. How about that? Her true form. I don't want her to leave. Not today. So, I don't know what you're going to do to her. You just took some more damage. Ooh. That was hurtful. Vicious mockery, huh? I think I'll use over here a potion of greater healing. Let's do that. And I'm going to go back into combat. I've got the power, you know. Oh, hitting her is going to be difficult. Okay, hold on. Why don't I bring in some friends? Here's Gale. She might see him. If she does, that's okay. Let's just move down. Fair enough. All right. Valens, you too. Why don't you move? Oh, she's definitely going to see you. I could try a Scorching Ray. Yeah, we'll do that. I could fight her elsewhere, but I don't want to. I just want to kill her now. Okay, Impy. Go over there. And finally, your turn. Stay right over here. I wonder, can you use a Guiding Bolt? You can. Try it out. Alright, 19 damage. She's in rough shape. Impy did it. Alright, now it's time for me to end my turn right after I swing at her again. Yeah, so I don't make it. I think it'll be okay. Let's go in. I've also got absolute power. It's an action. Go for it. Alright. I'll end my turn. Now what are you going to do? Break illusion on stone wall.
Enjoy playing with your new friends. Bye-bye.
My new friends, huh? So she's leaving. Alright. I'll need to go down there then. She took a lot of damage. I wonder if she'll be fully healed up. They're not coming for me. Well, that's good. I think they were meant to. But now they're not. Alright, so we need to reconvene and, of course, look around. I'm going to take everything I can. What did she do to you? Lethargic. Ah, okay, right. Haste. But you are burning. I'm going to patch her up. I've got potions, you know. She'll be okay. Let's move her. Alright. Turn off that fireplace. Turn off. Put out. Alright, you're good? Valens? Let's have a look around. We'll take everything here. Perfect, and here's a book. What's it about? Oh, okay. It's all about encouraging children to worship Shar. That's interesting. Huh. You think our buddy here, Shadowheart, would want it. So what's down here? Oh, it's pretty wicked. You know, it's pretty funny. One of my parties, they're busy trying to pursue a hag. They found some old, tiny shack and it led to some underground caverns. It's really coincidental, but very funny. So what's over here? We've got a skull. Interesting.
My sweet Galen, whose beloved asked that his beauty never fade.
That's pretty cruel. Let's go look at it.
As you edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear. Fists slam against the mirror's surface again and again.
That's really dark. See? You can't make a deal with her. Now what about you?
What is this place?
Magrin's head. Nothing on her. I wonder if I could talk to her. That's a good question. No, not you. I can't talk to you. We've got Ephron over here. He's petrified. A family portrait. The image of two dwarven boys has been carefully chiseled into the stone. Their smiles do not reach their eyes. Oh.
My dearest Ephron, he begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him.
And over here we have one blinded elf. And a watery eye. Beads of liquid continuously drip from his eye, as though it is weeping.
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
Oh. And here's
No
a
thanks.
cauldron. Yeah, no kidding. What about that pouch? What's inside? A pig's head. I'll leave that alone, thank you very much. Let's come back over here. You know what? I'm not going to put these on.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through. Not again.
Not again. What happened the last time you opened?
Images flash. A man cowering, a bag open at his feet. Gold coins spilling onto the floor. His cries for mercy are cut short as the hag slices into him, removing limb by painstaking limb. She cackles, the man's remaining flesh twisted and contorted, becoming the twisted surface of the door before you.
No.
Flee, you feel it cry.
That's awful. I'm not afraid of that hag.
A scene appears in your mind. Two paladins and a cleric marching through the door, shrouded in the glow of the divine. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's lair. Screams of terror pierce the air.
I mean it. Let me through.
The door stays silent.
It doesn't want me to get through. Let's see. I could try persuasion. If I kill the hag, you'll be free. Come on. Target of 10. That's pretty high for me. But I made it, 15.
You see the hag. She walks through the door, its form shimmering. The lightest touch of hope brushes your mind as the presence within retreats.
I'll take care of it for you. Don't worry, my friend. Now, before we go through, what's going on, Lauren?
Don't. No. Don't look. Mustn't look. Mustn't see.
What is going on here? Are you alright?
I see it. What's to come?
You realize there's magic at work. Some type of spell. An illusion.
Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten, bone shining.
Interesting. Hey, look at me.
No. Can't stop. Can't. Gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please, please, please.
You poor individual. Why would I hurt you?
Monster. Monster. For mind-dripping, flesh-peeling, mind-flayer.
Well, I don't like that. Look at me. I'm not a mind flayer.
No. No. Mind-flayer. Get away. Get away.
He's way too far gone right now. We can't help him. Let's move through.
Away. Away.
A thief who tried to steal from Auntie.
Don't.
Now the good little pet guards my home.
I do feel bad for you, my friend. What's in here? What do I need? Oh, you're wearing those creepy things, which means you're under her control. Oh, great. Getting through might be a rather dire challenge. I'll have to fight them. I don't think I have a choice right now. So we've got to find a way to have a nice advantage. I mean, I could try to sneak through, but I don't see that going very well. I mean, I suppose if I used over here, pass without trace, maybe that would do it. I don't know. Okay. Let's get a move on. We'll head on around. Maybe my rolls will be so good, they'll never see me coming. No, they're probably going to see me in just a moment. Oh, we're hiding. We're doing it. Somehow, I think. Let's move on by. Don't look at me. Don't look over here, man. Oh, crap. He's right there. Hold on, all of you. What are you doing? We're like some Scooby-Doo gang, just waiting. All right. So he's not looking directly at me. Oh, now they are. Holy crap. That buff is incredible. We made it? No way. Now that's incredible. Hold on. I need all of you to move over here. Come on. Let's go into turn-based mode because I don't want them to be seen. Huh. Shadowheart. I've got to use that a lot more. A +10 to my rolls. I mean, I know that's a big deal. Now to figure out a way through. Okay, Impy, I'm going to have you fly right over here. There, now you're okay? We could get our good buddy Gale to maybe burn everything over here. Let's try that. Okay, good. No one heard that, evidently. So go back to sneaking. And I do wonder, could we just bypass what's over here? I just want to get away from that crowd. Let's try it out. Let's move, all of us. Don't catch on fire. Alright, we've got only one more person who needs to move on over. That would be you, Lizelle. Nope, don't move back. And do not catch on fire. Okay. What about lighting that torch? Would that do something? Guess we're gonna find out. I wonder... Oh, hold on. Look at that. I wonder if I cover those up, if it would keep, you know, all that poison from showing up. I have no idea. But anyway, let's catch it on fire. The ladder's on fire too. Great. So getting down is going to be interesting, I suppose. All right. I've got an idea on what I want to do, but I'm going to have to prepare a new spell. Oh. Oh, yeah. It's definitely just blowing up a lot. So I've got to get something down there somehow. Or... Again, I can just jump. If I want to jump, I've got to use my Featherfall. Now, where's my Featherfall? Right over here. I'll get rid of my Misty Step. Yeah, I don't need that, but I do need Featherfall. Perfect. So all of you, let's go. It's about time to jump. We're going to enter our turn-based mode and just go down. Bit by bit. That's why we have magic. That's what magic is for, to make our lives a little bit easier than it could be otherwise. Jump over there. I just don't want you to catch on fire. Trying to avoid that if I can. Now, she's got to create water spell, but that torch is just going to keep on going off. Perfect. Now, Impy, I can bring you back later. I think you'll be okay. All right, pal? Let's move over here. If we need to use another Featherfall, we can. We've got even more poison. Oh, hold on. A trap or something? I have no idea. Oh, well. I wonder. I've got a barrel. Maybe I can use that. Let's drop it. Yeah, please don't fall. Come on down. Let's move a bit closer. Can you move it on top of that? Don't rightly know. Yeah, I need all of you over here. You no longer need to sneak, by the way. No more sneaking needed. We've gotten pretty far. Okay, Lizelle. Come back down. And let's see. Throw it. It worked! Okay. How much further do we need to go?
Something over there.
You come to my home, interfere in my business, and now have the gall to face me in the heart of my lair. You petulant bollocks! I'll rip your spine out your asshole! I'll use your blood to spice my stew! I'll keep you alive until I've sucked the marrow from your bones. And then I'll bring you back and do it all over again.
My blood is pretty spicy. Okay, we get to go first. All right. Let's get a little bit closer, why don't we? Actually, I want you to use Bless. Do that for me. Perfect. Okay, now while you wait there, Valens, I'll want you to move a bit closer too. Let's end our turn. Impy, how close can you get? Oh, very close. Good. Fly on over. Nice work. Try to hit her. Not a good start, buddy. Not a good start at all. All right, now it's her turn. Can you jump right by her? You can. I had her drink quite a few potions too. Hopefully she'll be able to deal some serious damage. That's my hope anyway. Menacing attack. Good job. 14 damage. Time for one action surge. Let's strike again. More damage. 17. And she's frightened too. Not a bad start, you know. Another hit. 16 damage. Go Impy. 59 HP. But unfortunately, she's very far away. I wonder, could I hit her from way over here? I don't really know. Let's see. No, you're a bit too far. I can't quite do that. But I am going to use a Misty Step, and I'll be right over here. Done. Okay. Now I can strike. Let's use magic missiles. Look, I need consistent, solid damage. Alright, back over to her. Alright, you can't do that either. So what am I going to have you do? Well, run on over. That's a good start. You can't bless people way over there. That's true. Alright, you're done then. And what about you, Mr. Valens? Well, let's get you a bit closer. You're way too far as well. Time to blast, I think. Ooh, 37 HP. She is not looking good. Okay, Impy. Fly right by her. Let's deal some more damage. 5 damage. Back to her again. Why don't you pull her to us? Good job. That way she's a bit closer, then we'll swing at her again. 13 damage. She is nearly dead.
Come, darling.
Who's meant to help you?
Help, Auntie.
Could it be those guys? Well, they're not here. I think your spell failed. They're showing up, but they're not here. Oh, now you're done. Okay, Gale. Let's get rid of her. You know what to do. Magic missile again. She's got only 4 HP. You're done. Back over to Shadowheart. Okay. Not a high chance to hit her, huh? Secret Flame did not work out. And we're not taking a lot of damage. You won't do it? Well, good, because you're way back over here. I don't see the young lady. Maybe she's back up in the shack. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, back over to you, Valens. Scorching Ray, just so we can end it. And it's over. She's dead. Okay, 2 new updates. Let's have a look over here. Yeah, I need to go check on her, I think. Let's do that very, very soon. Bye, Nettie. Now, what loot am I going to get from you? Okay. A two-handed melee weapon. I'll take that. I'll take it all, of course. No one's here. Interesting. The orb won't work. Well, let's come over to this room. Wait, what's that? Sylvan stone. I mean, I'll take it, sure. That battle wasn't too bad. I thought she would be a bit tougher, but no. We got her. We've got a bunch of letters over here. Okay, the ever-seeing eye. What is that all about? It's an amulet. Okay. Plenty of letters. Bitter divorce. A staff of crones. Alright, what's in here too? It's just really a lot of loot. And I'll take everything. Everything that you have, I'll take. I'll look at it in more detail in just a little while, but I do want to find that young lady. I wonder if those mind-controlled people are now free. I have no idea. Okay, so we've got what? Some strange portal. Yeah. Let's go into it.
The swamp. Delightful.
We're back. Are we close to her shack? I don't know. Oh, here's a coffin. Gross. Well, before I even, touch that, let's come over here. I hear some screeching or something. Ugh. Alright, let's climb up and break inside. The door's locked. I've got my own key. Don't worry about it. Hold on, don't get in my way.
Shah's blessings upon you.
We'll chat later, okay? Open up. Perfect. Now, lady, are you in here? Yeah, she's here. Okay. How's it going? You're free.
Ethel's gone, isn't she? I felt it.
Yeah, she's dead.
Good. I can't believe I was so stupid. I almost gave that monster my child.
And your brothers are dead. Now, why the hells would you even consider that?
That's what she wanted. My baby. And God, I was going to do it. For him. My husband. She was going to bring him back. Bring Connor back to life.
Oh, man. Your husband must have meant a great deal to you.
Connor would have done anything to save me. I had to do the same. I just wanted everything back. Back the way it was.
Okay, lady, save the waterworks. Ethel saw you were vulnerable. She took advantage.
It's my own fault for letting her. Look. I don't like owing people. Here. This socket is worth some coin.
Well, you can keep it. You don't owe me anything.
Really? That's... My husband gave it to me. I should take him home. His coffin is just upstairs. A decent burial is the least I can give him. Thank you. I don't think there's anyone else who would have saved me.
Man, do I ever have a lot of loot. So let's have a look over here. I've got bitter divorce, clumps of hair and flesh stick out from the twisted roots that make up the shaft of his wand. Connor is scratched into the surface. So what we know about the hag is that she will fulfill her promise, but it's always going to be twisted. It's like a monkey's paw. Which means she wants her husband back. How is he going to come back? Probably as a dead guy. It won't be good. So now I've got to make a choice. And you can help me choose if you would like to. Should I agree to bring him back even though he might be a zombie? Or should I potentially get rid of the wand? It's an interesting choice, really. The entire story is rather dark. Now over here, we've got a staff of crones. Interesting. It'll give me a ray of sickness. Live worms wriggle beneath the crumbling surface of his half-rotten staff. Merely touching it fills you with a wave of unbearable nausea and a strange longing. Oh. Then over here, the ever-seeing eye. I get protection from evil and good. Then, let's see, we've got another item. Unhampered resistance. If the wielder is attacked while not wearing armor, they receive a D4 bonus to saving throws. And I've got so much over here to sell too. Now, about those letters. Alright, let's see. Let's have a look now. I've heard business has been slow. Rest assured, I have a job for you. A client fled Baldur's Gate without payment. My agents picked up his trail along the Chianthar, and have ensured he will pass through your territory. Do as you wish to him. In exchange, I have a girl who suits your particular appetites. Her mother's mind is failing. My contact has assured her you can help. Oh, okay. I wonder who M is. Here's another one. Sister Dearest, are you feeling alright, Petal? I can't believe you let some pup give you the slip. I'd be mortified. Worry not, my red caps nabbed the bugger. They're taking their sweet time with him. The screaming stopped a few nights past, but the sobbing continues. He'll die regretting he crossed a hag. A mother with a failing mind, you know me so well. I have the most darling mask for her. Interesting. I don't know who M is, but we know a bit more, I think. Alright, I think I'm going back to camp for right now. Let's do that. I'll go back to her later on. I think I would like to go talk to Shadowheart. Briefly.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Yeah, sure. So what are we going to do about that? What's really the story with that odd little artifact you have, the box?
There's no story. None that you're entitled to hear, anyway. Just forget you ever saw it.
Okay, fine. Now, about that kiss.
Please don't remind me. A mistake I'll try to avoid in future.
Oh, okay. Fine, fine. Alright, that's really it, I suppose. Now, let's talk about that topic that she was interested in.
Wouldn't you be in my place? If there's even the slightest chance that Shah worshippers remain within our reach, we should try and find them. Even if they're all long gone, and that seems quite likely from what we know, who knows what they may have left behind for us to use? My people are nothing if not resourceful.
Okay, that's fair. Let's leave. And once we're back, well, we'll go back to the young lady. I'll sell all of my loot, and we'll see what we'll do next. That was a crazy job. I'm glad it's over. That hag was wicked, and I'm glad she's dead. I wasn't going to take any deal from her. Well, time to rest for a little while. Oh, I don't.